Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick on the zxspectrum 128K. I'm looking at a puzzle game called Atomix, published by Scorpion in 1990 from the Czech Republic. Now, we reviewed this game on the Commodore AMIGA and the Commodore 64, which was by Italian in the same year. So I don't know if Scorpion are linked to Italian or not, or this is just an unofficial port. But anyway, it's not written in English, so I presume it's an unofficial port. If you know different, then tell me below in the comments section. But you need to assemble chemical compounds by moving different elements around the screen. Now, I've got this little pointer, which is a bit hard to control. I've got the different elements there in red and blue. I think this is water, H2O. So it's two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen one in red. We need to get them in a row. Now, the other versions, they had a handy symbol telling you how you needed to construct them and what the actual compound was. This hasn't got that at all. So it's down to my own memory. So it has to be said, if someone just had this version with no knowledge of the other versions, it might be a bit tricky to know what to do. Right, okay. So yes, there's no timer on this though. All the other versions had a timer, so that makes it a little bit easier in that respect. So there's a few differences. I must admit, I do prefer the look of the game on the Commodore 64 and the Amiga than this. But anyway, at least it brought you the game. Right, I think I've done this now. That goes there, that in the middle, and it should be water. Boom. Next stage, please. I don't know what that is scrolling down the bottom. If you had this game back in the day, let me know any of the versions. I'm on to level 2. But this has been very well done. Now, this is my first go on it. It's not expert gameplay at all. My first go of this version. Now, I don't know what compound this is. It might be methane. I don't know. It's 4 hydrogen and 1 carbon. So CH4. Is that carbon? Look that up in your books. Is that carbon? No, it's methane. I don't know what it is. Right, anyway. So, there's a position. I need 4 hydrogen atoms on each side of this black circle. I hope you're following this at home. Now, if you had this game back in the day, then let me know. Again, I don't think too many people would have had this from the Czech Republic. But anyway, if you did, let me know about that. Right, now, it is easier that there's no timer, but I can get frustrated really quickly. Now, God knows what that is scrolling along the bottom. If it's a load of rude stuff, I apologise, because we keep the channel to a PG rating, but I doubt it is rude. It's probably a load of advertising, or it might be an address. I don't know. Don't send them any mail. That's what I would say. Kabiff, kaboom. If you're liking the zxspectrum stuff, they're all in a playlist. They're the ones we've reviewed so far. Getting off of 1,300 games at time of recording, I think. Or maybe 1250 somewhere. It's a lot anyway. To get there, click on my username. That takes you to the channel page. Click on the playlist tab. You see all zxspectrum there, along with a load of other stuff. Or you can, there's a link as well in the description below. Right, how am I doing here? I'm mucking about. You get the basic idea, don't you? Move stuff across. There, you can only go as far as when there's a block in the way, and you can use that to go up or down again. So it's frustrating and also exciting, sort of, maybe. So it's a puzzle game. If you're into puzzle games, this isn't a bad one to look up. And I've got the carbon thing. There we go. Right, so I'm using. There we go. So that's 2. Can you work out what to do from here? Yes, you need to get the way this works. Get a bit of skills involved. We aim the reviews to be about 10 minutes long. Sometimes they go a bit longer than that. If I'm enjoying myself, I've got about the time. Very rarely it's shorter if there's not much I can do about the game. Sometimes you get some absolute stinkers where it's tough to get a review out of them. But anyway, I think this game did have a sequel by Scorpion anyway, on no other system there. But anyway, it's hard to know exactly what they can do beyond this. So as you imagine, through each level, the compounds get gradually more tricky to actually put together. Boom. Sound is okay. There's theme music at the start, I suppose. Right, can you work out what you're doing? I'm just mucking about, really. Oh, that might work. No, that doesn't work, does it? That doesn't work, you bug. Up. Right. Now, it's one of these games as well. Well, that works. So almost there. It's 3 of them. How do I get this 4th one on here? Can you work it out? Shout at the screen below what I should be doing. I'll go as far as I possibly can on this. The layout is not exactly the same as the other versions. Oh, there we go. I think... is that it? Things that make you go, God, if this was a time, I would have run out of time a long time ago. It's a bit of a head scratcher, this. It's hard to comment and work it out at the same time. Hopefully I get some sort of inspiration here, and suddenly I can do it. I think this is methane. Produce your own methane, baby. Oh, is that going to work? Moving it up one to see if we can do it. Oh, actually, if I move that top one, hang on here, let's get my brain working. If I move that top one across to the right, maybe, that'll create a bit of a block, and then I can move that thing across. Will that work? I think it would work, wouldn't it? There we go. That would work. Move that up one, move that across one. Boom, easy peasy, level 3. Slap it to me, man. Right, level 3. Now I don't know what chemical this is. I wish I could remember. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 hydrogens, 2 carbons. What does that make? Don't say a nice casserole. Right, so that's that bit there. It's just knowing where to assemble it, really. So it teaches you, well, I would say it teaches you a bit about chemistry, but it doesn't, because it's not saying anything what the chemical actually is. So, you know, if you've got a chemistry set and you're making random compounds without knowing what they are, that sounds like a recipe for disaster. You're going to end up like some crazy Lex Luthor enemy person. You're doomed. If you are a crazy Lex Luthor enemy person watching this to try and get ideas to make horrific compounds, then comment in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. Right, that's more. The carbon ones are in the right place, I think. I think I'm making good progress here. So I'm doing quite well on this game for a first go. I think I'm not doing too bad. I think a lot of kids might have not even got past the first chemical, but I'm chemical in it, man. So if you're watching these live as they go up, we've reviewed 2 games on a Saturday as we tend to do. First one was from Germany, Hovercraft. This one's from the Czech Republic, Atomix. So we go around the world, around Europe in this case. But there we go. So that's the bottom bit done. If your bottom bit is done, then comment in the comment section below. Okay, now, can I work this out? We can work it out. Well, only I could swap those over. Oh man, come on. I must get A for effort at least. Yes. So it's just working out the mechanics, how this thing. Oh, I'll move that down. That across a block of there. Right. Okay. So now I've just got the last bit on to make some like Mickey Mouse type ears. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? Come on, man. Show me how. If you're watching this as a walkthrough, it's not a walkthrough. You're not going to be able to do it. But you might get a bit of an idea how to do the first few levels, which I've showed you already. I don't know. I'm just messing about now. Oh, actually, that is going to work. I think I fluked it, have I? No, I haven't fluked it. I've done it with expert skills. 3 levels done. Well, that's more than I was hoping for. So by my own lone standards, I think this review is a success, you know. Atomix. The colours are slightly changed there now. What we got? We got 1 oxygen, 1 carbon, and 4 hydrogen. What does that make? Do not know. Is it uranium? Is it californium? Is it einsteinium? I don't know. So more elements each time to put together to try and make this bizarre chemical that we don't know what we're making. It's a compound, man. Right, okay, so there's quite a few. I definitely need, that the other versions have got now, a map of what compound we're supposed to be making in the configuration, because now I don't know if the oxygen one goes there or the carbon one goes before the oxygen one. I hope for the best. But I've pretty much told you how this game sort of like works, haven't I, really? You got a bit of a vague idea what to do. Puzzle game, arranging shapes in a certain pattern, regardless if they're chemicals or not, and then get to the next stage. So, you know, it's been well programmed. What is there, you couldn't really fault it. It is a good conversion of Atomix, if indeed that's what it is. It's on 128k. The controls are a little bit slippery, getting that hand on all the sort of things. I'm doing it on keyboard. Joystick might be a little bit easier. But yeah, Not bad. Yo said. Okay. Right, now get that there. I think we're almost there. Get that there, good. Get that there, good. Right, okay. So then we decide whether the carbon and the oxygen are in the right place, whether we have to flip them round. I don't think I can be bothered to flip them round if they are in the wrong place. Let's just hope for the best. Top chemists out there who's watching this will probably know they're in the wrong or right place straight away, and they'll be screaming, "You've got it in the wrong place, nincompoopin." Well, you know, what can I do? Kung Fu. Okay. I do go off on a tangent quite a lot here. So if you're new to the channel, this is the sort of thing to expect. We're not trespassing. We're stress busting. I will talk English for a second and just having a laugh, playing as you would have done as a kid. Would I play this a lot? Well, maybe sometimes, but not a great deal. It's a bit square for a kid to be playing an educational type game, but as an adult coming back to it, it's alright, not bad. It's Atomix, it's atomical. It's Atomic Kitten. Can I do this? I think I can do this, you know. Can I do it? Bob the Builder, can we fix this? No, we can't. Right, that's it. Is that going to be it? Please be that be the chemical. Done? No, it's not done, which just tells me the carbon and the oxygen needs to be flipped. I can't be bothered to flip them, but I've told you, I'll give you a bit of an overview of how this game works there. So if you want to track it down, you can do. You can download it for free from Spectrum Computing. So hopefully having a look at that. It's interesting, but I prefer the other versions. That was Atomix on the zxspectrum 128K, published by Scorpion in 1990 from the Czech Republic. An interesting puzzle game. So if you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then put that in the comment section below. You're more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
If you are a crazy Lex Luthor enemy person watching this to try and get ideas to make horrific compounds, then comment in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. Produce your own methane, baby.